Here we are leaving camp. Beginning of day 6 now.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Day 6.
Day 6. And yeah, because we're gonna be on the trail total for 9 days, including DC day. So
Amtrak day.
yeah, our full days of riding are wearing are winding down, I guess.
So sad.
I know. But thanks for coming along the tour with us so far. There's a lot more to show. And you ready to hit the trail?
Yeah, let's get this party started.
Yeah. Well, after riding the gap and fighting a little bit more mud and rocks, we were told about the West Mayland Rail Trail that runs just adjacent to the canal. So the grove of trees you see on my right, just down past that is the canal. This rail trail goes for about 15 miles, but you know, having a nice little break up on pavement, it's nice. How do you
Our
feel?
butts have time to heal after the bumpiness of yesterday.
Yeah. 40 miles of bumps and mud and ruts and tree roots. Yeah, we'll deal with this for a minute.
And it's still beautiful.
It is, it's gorgeous. We don't get tired of it. The tree tunnels. But yeah, it's been a great trip. We had a nice campfire last night. And
roasted some bratwurst.
yes, bratwurst over a campfire. It's especially satisfying when you've biked them, you know, 40 or 50 miles to get to camp. So, yeah. Still worth coming to ride, man. Just get on your bike and find your own adventure. We certainly are. Back to the trail. Well, we had to stop for a quick beer in Hancock, Maryland at the Buddy Lou's Eats, Drinks, Antiques. It was fun. Midday beer. Probably stayed in there a little longer than we should have. Had a trail lunch. A trail Mexican lunch. Maybe someday we'll film that and show you actually what that is. It's not nearly as glorious as it actually sounds.
But it's delicious.
Christina just said, but it's delicious. It really is. Yeah. I thought the GoPro was on when we were biking through Hancock. It was not, so we don't get to see much of the town. Ready? Here we go. Hey Stephanie, we may or may not use this in the video, but we just want you to know something deeply personal within our marriage, more so than you already know. So, you ready?
You ready?
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Oh,
My thighs are on fire! Good harmony. Yeah.
the shit you make up on a bike trip.
Man, I've got like 8 new songs. You know that like...
The ibuprofen song's my new favorite.
The ibuprofen, yeah, we just made up an ibuprofen song. Here, you sing it.
Just hear that ibuprofen and bring tingle into... I don't remember the next verse you made up.
Yeah. I hear that ibuprofen rattle into... I don't remember, but...
I can't wait to take some of it with it.
I can't wait to take some of it at the next stop with you. Dun-dun. Lots of bumps. Fun-up. I made up one good one. I don't know if I ever recorded it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. When we were on the Allegheny, because like the entire Allegheny, you're biking uphill, right? Well, not the entire thing, just the first 3 days of it, the way we did it. And I was like, row, row, row. No, that's wrong. Ride, ride, ride your bike gently up the hill. Merrily, 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 life is such a thrill. So, yeah, you can use that if you want to. You can have that one. Ride, ride, ride your bike gently up the hill. Merrily, 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 life is such a thrill. Yeah, so many songs. And I got like at least 2 or 3 new verses of the bike trip that one that you hear in almost all of our videos, or me in the background singing. It's always something crazy. I mean, when you're on trails for a long time, a lot of them are just tunnels of trees, and they're gorgeous. But sometimes Christina and I will play games like I Spy or the name game or something, you know, just to kind of pass the time, because some rides are, well, they're a little on the boring side, aren't they?
Sometimes.
Sometimes they can be. Man, I just picked up a stick. We got stuck between here. It was like, grrr, like an old playing card on a kid's bike. Brrr, yeah.
You turned into a motorbike for a second.
It was fun. But my tire's good. So, okay.
Back to the trail. Look at how pretty it is. Zoom. Ooh. Okay. Bye.
And we're back on the C&O. Part of the trail doesn't seem as bad. It's got a bit more gravel than it did before. Less bumps and tree roots, mud, as it had yesterday and early this morning. So you can see we're coming up on a railroad bridge. This is pretty cool. Like I said earlier in the video, a lot of these railroad bridges, canals, the highway use the same corridors in a lot of places. One mode of transportation replaced the other. Huzzah! Coming up on a walk. This one's cool. This is different than all the others we've seen. This is lock number 50. There's a little lock house right back there. Christina's getting that Sonia. Just up from that last lock that I showed you, and there was 4 of them. It's lock 50, 49, 48, and 47. This one coming up should be lock 47 or 46. But it's 4 back to back to back. That was a cool area. Come ride the C&O. If you have to, pop onto the West Mayland Rail Trail. You'll get 15 miles a little bit faster and a few less bumps, but the C&O can be a little bit challenging, but it's still worth riding. You see so much great stuff and so many great people along the way. So the trail is just up there, and we're going up to an old mill, like a grain mill, that was first built on this site in 1790. And then other mills were built, but it was still in operation on this site until 1924, when the Potomac flooded, and the commercial use of the mill and the canal ended. So as we come up through the mill, or from the mill, that little, see this little divot we're getting ready to walk through? That's actually the canal. So yep, you see how overgrown it is now? Imagine up to 1924 you could still take boats straight down this area. That's cool. Me and Christina are having a good time walking out of the canal. I don't think she knew I did that. What you doing? We only have about another 8 miles to go today, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta slow down and enjoy the sights. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that is West Virginia. This is the Potomac. This is Maryland. Okay. We have been having a great time in this trail. It is, like I was saying earlier, it is absolutely worth riding. It is challenging at times, especially if it has just rained. But we're having a good time. Hanging out, taking our time, stopping to smell the flowers. Literally, that's what she's doing right now. Well, taking pictures at least. Isn't she beautiful? Okay. Moving on. Man, I love bike tripping. You never know what you're gonna see that day.
Nope.
You keep saying it. Keep saying it, man. You're just riding through the woods by an old canal, and then you get to ride by this. Check this out. Sorry about swearing. In the canal, out of the canal. Oh yeah. We haven't seen one of these gatehouses in a while. We still haven't found the ones you can rent. We're assuming they're further on down the canal. You think so? Right. There is so much history tied to this canal and to this region. You should come and explore it. Might maybe learn something, maybe have an adventure along the way. All in all, definitely worth it. Just down from Lock 45 that we just showed, we were treated with this view. Christina taking pictures of me filming. They tried to warn me. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's also the C&O. It's woo downhill. Shit, I better stop. We're coming into Williamsport, right on the C&O Towpath trail. Look, the canal's still full. Oh my gosh, this lock still works. Some of these locks have been maintained so that you can actually see what they were like back in the day. And also, this is an aqueduct as well. This bridge is originally the canal too. Yeah, so you don't understand quite what's going on. So this is the canal, obviously the water. And then it's an aqueduct, but yes, it was used to carry boats over the river. How cool is that? I go try to explore Williamsport a little bit, but before that we gotta cross the canal because there's water in it. Yeah, we're gonna go get beers before we have to go out to a rustic campsite. Was this the boat ramp she was talking about? It's definitely on old railroad tracks, but no. I'm not sure I want to bike up that. It's the only way up into Williamsport from this side of the towpath, so. Whoa. Gear's cranking under load. Try to pedal away from a stop sign when you're in granny gear going downhill. That's not so great.
It doesn't work. so well.
Nope. What's a historic building in this town? It always stops right in the middle of the hill. Okay. That's not a new building. Oh man, this main street's probably cool. Figured we'd show you Williamsport a little bit more. We thought the street looked really picturesque, so we come down it. Yeah, well, we decided to go ahead and
Turn right on the east of Potomac Street.
get a hotel for tonight. It's late. We were hanging out in the pizzeria, chilling longer than we intended to. So, yeah.